stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like oh, like an angel sighing. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. Down on my knees, I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine about 4 times in theaters. I've been trying to set up a 5th with a friend because he hasn't seen it either. I almost saw it for a 5th night after bar hopping with some friends. We were right next to AMC and there was one last showing at like 10:30 and I was like, guys, we could just walk in right now. The movie starts in freaking 5 minutes. I don't know about you. I'm sorry. Anyways, there was an intro I was meant to do. My bad. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Z again, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3! We discovered some Shadow Heart stuff where her parents are alive. I thought her father was definitely dead. Dame says that they're both alive, so we will trust Dame for now. And we have to go to Baldur's Gate. We have to kill Cassador. We have to help her. I don't know what she's doing with that thing right now. That's where we're at. So we will leave camp, and we will do that. In what order? I don't know. I just know I need to do them before I.
Living without sunlight isn't so bad, Astarion. Where I came from, we would often work exclusively under cover of darkness.
Yes, but you chose darkness. I was cast into it. The sun was banished from my life. Forbidden. And we all lust after the forbidden, don't we?
Cool, the castle's glitched out insanely. Crazy. Alright. I think it's time we get out of here. I guess I could explore the castle a little bit. I feel like a lot of my shortcomings have been just because I don't explore anything and I like beeline to whatever I'm told to do. Let's explore. Let's explore just a little bit. We got 2 short rests in our pockets. We also need to find a place to sell the bountiful things we've been collecting. Mom got a sakura blossom nightlight tree for her and my little sister. So it glows pink. Pretty. You'll have to send me a picture later and I'll edit it into the video. Where is Zarel's room? Did this lady not freaking sleep here? Okay, I think I have rummaged all of what I could. See, it still says I can investigate the last light in. I need to know why it says that. I can't go down. I don't think this is the answer. Oh my god, we're leaving. I can't do this. We're leaving. Matter of fact, we're going here.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Okay.
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
I can do that. Great. So we leave.
You are debating allowing another into your heart.
Quite the gossip, aren't you? Wouldn't have thought you cared.
A formidable woman like yourself does herself no favors in revealing herself to be so erratic, so uncertain.
I meant to send it to camp. My bad, guy.
Leah. Cal. If you see this, I'm dead. It's nothing to get upset about. It's simply the way life is.
That's great.
Head to Baldur's Gate immediately. You'll both do excellently there, I have no doubt. And thank you for... well, you know.
Okay,
A bust of Ketheric Thorm as he once was, a devotee of Selûne.
Ooh. I've been recording for an hour, and I'm very sure that, like, the majority of this is getting cut out. We're saving here. I'm pausing the recording. My tummy really hurts. I will be right back. Part 2, Yahoo! We're in a cellar that I've never been to before. There's supposed to be, like, no one down here anymore, right, guys? Ha 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 ha. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. I just don't like things that are underground, consider. Oh! Cell key. Okay. I still don't know how to get out there. There's a chest. You know me. You've seen me play Legend of Zelda. I'll do anything for a chest. A chest? Way to lure me into a trap is for there to be a chest. Yeah, no, I think I've done my fair share of investigating. I've spent an hour investigating this place. And I'm kind of sick of it already. Yeah, no, dude, I looked! I think the last light in would have to be standing for me to figure it out. Fortunately, it's not. So, whoops. My bad. If I'm wrong, feel free to tell me in the comments. I would love to get that thing off of my map. But now, the moment you've been waiting for. Bitterly difficult. Okay. That's like... I guess... Okay, hold on. What do you mean by bitterly? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Might I know no peace? Okay. Great. Alright, guys. At least they were only survival checks and not perception. Roland. Are you here, Roland? Roland. Why would he matter? Not a clue. Why is it showing me quests that I don't think I can do anything about? Yeah, I don't think he's here anymore. Nor do I think I care enough, brother. I don't... Listen. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. It's been an hour and a half. We're going to Baldur's Gate. I stopped myself from going into the Clear Shadowlands because we got the same thing. This is gonna be the new save. It's gonna be bitterly difficult. Because I don't know what else to do. I think I've ruined the game to the point where this is all we can do. So off we go.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
On God, this was horrible.
Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
My friend told me my run was a very tragic run.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant.
Damn.
Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been the Elder Brain. That crown sits on a gargantuan Elder Brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. We need to learn more about what we saw. And as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorceress Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Okay. So he doesn't need an artifact. That's cool. I don't think Dame needs to speak to me either. Oh, that little girl's parents. We never found them, did we? Maybe they're at Baldur's Gate. I really wanted to find her parents. Maybe they were at the last light in. But, it's quite hazy. I remember not.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god. but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
I'm torn between 3 and 4. Oh, I'm torn. I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hang it.
Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join my power.
Yo!
We're under attack. Help me. Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Just be quick.
Oh! Do we all go through once he reaches? My bad. Would have made him stand there. Whatever. It's for the best. I wanted to knock out all of them, but hey.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
What is going on? What am I looking at? Whose head is this?
Where's our Dream Guardian? I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Insight check.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Ursula Night Song from her soul cage. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind flayer should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now. Together, we can turn the tide.
Man, I sure do hope this is the correct decision. What was that? Hey guys, I'm going down.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
What she said.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I
never itched for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Vlaakith is eternal. My people would not be swayed by this false prince.
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus, and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
No, thank you.
Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence.
No, thank you.
You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
No. No. No.
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible.
No.
There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
thinking no, buddy. I'm thinking no. No way.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
I'm fighting it.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Oh! W.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna end the episode pretty soon. That's a lot to take in. A mind flavor, but like, call me shallow. A lot of what's holding me back from allowing it is my appearance. Call me shallow. Call me shallow.
An ally. Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. The tainted blood of the mother. The traitor prince. The Laxarai. He sought Vlakith's head in a Geich ploy for her throne. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlakith our ruler. The first Vlakith of many. It is Vlakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Our current Vlakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's renegade spawn. A Geich thrall who would return us to our slavers. He convinced his own mother's honor guard to join a coup against Vlakith I. He would have fed our empire to the Illithids had he succeeded. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the traitor's with us, controlled by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would hand Vlakith's dominion to his Geich masters. The astral plane would be first to fall. The others would soon follow. Orpheus is not Githyanki. He is a Geich puppet cloaked in Githyanki's skin, and the most powerful mind master known to my people. One word from his scheming lips and the people would doubt. 2 words and they would rage. 3 words and they would bow to the false prince. The Githyanki would be slaves once more, and one by one, the planes would fall to the Geich.
There's a beeping sound somewhere. Okay, that's a lot that I'll try to take in. Does anyone else need to speak to me? I think not. Perhaps now we can rest. Maybe level up first and then rest. Now we go Betty bye. We end video. Everything will be fine. God, I feel tired. I feel that sleep is not for me. Yo! Whoa!
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or
when did that happen?
Astral prism, the
When
whole
did that
time
happen?
we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes.
Baby girl, when did that happen?
The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now.
Girl,
I
your
do
hair
not
is
serve
white.
Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is.
I agree.
But I digress. Did you want something?
We don't get to ask her about her. When did that happen? Am I going crazy? That wasn't like that before we went to bed. I'm not going crazy. I feel crazy. Why are we not talking about? Why can't we ask?
Fine. What's on your mind?
Your hair's white! May I Have a Kiss is wild. May I Have a Kiss is wild. Her hair's white. That's crazy. Also crazy. How are you faring and how are you faring? Does your head hurt?
My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
Do you have a mild headache or anything that may be concerning to your white hair, perhaps? Okay. We're just not gonna touch upon the topic. My bad, guys. Didn't realize we did a overnight bleaching that I'm not supposed to care about. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. If you really like my content, hit that notification bell so that every time I upload, you know about it. Hope you stay tuned for this utterly doomed and doing our best playthrough. Bye-bye!